at the end of the day, I would feel so okay, like so at a place of peace. And I'm someone that eats a lot. Like after I got Invisalign, I was devastated. Alright, hi everyone, my name is Malvika and this is the first introductory video of Style by Malvika. I've done vlogs before, but I've never done like an about me video, so that's what today is going to be. I actually just got Invisalign and I have a slight lisp. I don't know if you can hear it, but the way that I speak has changed, so I apologize about that. I normally don't sound this crazy, but yeah, without further ado, let's get started. So on Insta stories, actually, I had asked you guys to ask me a few questions. Let me answer some of the questions and then I will kind of go on tangents, very like me, and just talk about myself. So the first question that I got was, what drives you? And I think the main thing that drives me is passion. And I know how cliche that sounds, but to be honest, I've been passionate about fashion my whole life. Ever since I was like 6 years old, I would, borrow my mom's things and wear her lipstick and, just love it when she used to dress up and admire that. And also my grandmother, I'm from Indian descent and we're a culture of really getting ready, and like whenever we have events, we wear our very elaborate and intricate saris and Indian outfits and all of that. So I've always really loved design. I've always appreciated art, and I think fashion is art. And it's something that I didn't really get to pursue growing up throughout high school and stuff because I was a very academically inclined student. I would be very serious about my academics. I was also a Girl Scout, a pianist. I did Indian classical dance, and I still do Indian classical dance, by the way. So if any of you guys know what Bharatanatyam is, that is something that I do. I gave my solo dance debut in the summer of 2016, so that required a lot of training. And so I was really taken up by all of these activities: academics, Girl Scouts, piano, dance. So I never really got a chance to follow passion, which is fashion. So as soon as I entered college, I realized that it was time. It was really time for me to just get down to things and follow my passion. And I recognized that I joined the industry kind of when it's a bit saturated, because now there's so many fashion bloggers out there that it's kind of hard to differentiate myself. But that being said, I still think that I do have a very unique point of view or a unique way of putting together my outfits that I think I can offer value to you guys. And also, I'm just so passionate about it that I know when passion and hard work are combined, there's nothing that can come in your way. So I will keep persevering and I will keep doing what I love because I think I can add value to you guys, and I also really believe in myself, and that's key for anyone that loves something or is passionate about something, doesn't know if they should start it. Just believe in yourself and just start. Like, that's the biggest advice that I can offer you. Okay, so that was a really long-winded answer to the question. As I said, I go on tangents a lot. But the next question I got was, how do you put together your outfits? And so the way I put together my outfits is usually, one, I owe so much of my fashion sense to magazines and Instagram. Whenever I find something inspirational, I will, if it's on a magazine, I will kind of tag the page or like put a sticky note or just fold the edges of the page. And on Instagram, I use the saved feature a lot. So I save all of the posts that I love, even if it's just the way that the photo is taken, like the style of it. I save it, and sometimes I try to recreate it with my own spin on it. But yeah, that's pretty much how I get inspiration. And then I also get inspiration from traveling. I love to travel. I'm not at the point yet where I'm traveling for work per se, but I am someone who loves to travel. My family has always loved to travel. So I really derive inspiration from architecture that I see when I travel. For instance, I got so much inspiration recently when I went to Madrid, just walking the streets and seeing the different architecture that's there. It's a very different influence, and also seeing the styles that people have in different places really allows me to make my own style very versatile. So that's what I love. And so yeah, I derive inspiration from travel, from Instagram, from magazines, and then just in general colors. So like even if I see a piece of art and I just see like, oh, I love that I love that shade of blue with that shade of pink, then like I will try to make an outfit around that. Okay, let's see, what is the next question? Where did you grow up is the next question. Okay, so I am from Orange County, California, and I'm currently filming in Orange County, California. I grew up here. I was born and raised here. I actually am in the same city that I was born in, like literally born in. But I go to school in Massachusetts. It's not in the city of Boston, it's a little bit outside of that. But yeah, I go to school in Massachusetts. Right now it's summer vacation, so I'm back home, back chilling with my family, really enjoying it. But yeah, I grew up in Orange County, California, not too far away from LA, so that's where I am. Next question, fitness routine. Okay, I answered some of these on my Instagram stories, so if these seem familiar, I apologize if you already know the answer. But for those that don't, my fitness routine is, number one, I always do something active every day, 30 to 40 minutes. It's something that I need to do just for my own mental sanity and kind of to get me going throughout the day and get me motivated. So besides actually dressing well and like using fashion as a motivator, I have two other motivators, fitness and nature. Fashion, fitness, and nature are my three motivators in life, and I will never stop appreciating those things. So yeah, my fitness routine is I practice my Indian classical dance, I do rowing, or I do stairs, and I do either of those three once a day for 30 to 40 minutes. And I feel like that really makes me feel better. And I'm someone that eats a lot. Like, after I got Invisalign, I was devastated. So what happens with Invisalign is now I can't really eat as often. I used to eat like 7 to 8 meals a day, sometimes even more than that. But now I can't eat that often. I can, but it's harder to eat as often because I have to take out my Invisalign every time I want to eat, and then before I put it back on, I have to brush. So imagine I used to eat like 7 to 8 meals a day, like I said. So I'd have to brush 7 to 8 times a day, which is quite a lot. And I don't know if I'm that patient with myself. Okay, what's my job? Okay, so I'm a student. As I said, I go to school in Massachusetts, but over there in school, I have two on-campus jobs. One that I've had for a while now. I was a marketing assistant for my arts program in my school, and then now I just got accepted as a writing consultant. So basically I'm going to help people of all grades, so like whether they're freshman, sophomore, whatever, with their writing assignments. Whenever they book an appointment with me, I'll just like help them revise their paper or plan an outline for their paper. I love writing, which is why I blog. So those are two of my passions also, marketing and writing. And when you combine fashion, marketing, and writing, I feel like blogger is the best profession to have. I mean, I don't really want to call blogging my profession just yet because I'm not really monetizing it as of yet. Yeah, sometimes I receive free products from companies, but I haven't really made much money from sponsored posts or anything like that. I think the minute you start thinking of it as a money-making machine, that's when you actually start losing people on your platform, just because you are not authentically showing people what you would wear or you would buy. You're just kind of waiting for people to come your way saying, I'll pay you, do the sponsored post, and you do it without even thinking like, is this something that I would use, wear, whatever. I would only recommend products to you guys that I'm using or would use or have used and I love, so keep that in mind. What else? Next question. What is your best physical feature? Oh my god. What is my best physical feature? Honestly, I really like my nose. That's something that I'm really proud of. I'm not even gonna hide it. Like, I love my nose. And personally, I think God has given you the features that He's given you for a reason. I don't judge people that get plastic surgery. I mean, like, to each his own, but it's just personally something that I would not do. I'm very grateful for what I have. So, unless I absolutely had to, like, I had to get surgery on my ear. It sounds so weird, but I had to stitch up the piercing on my ear just because it was so long that it was almost ripping my ear. So, yeah, I had to do that. But besides that, nothing else. Who did you look up to growing up? So yes, I had my mom and my grandmother, but I think a style icon for me as I grew up was Audrey Hepburn, my favorite. What is your biggest accomplishment? Okay, so as I mentioned before, I am an Indian classical dancer and I gave a solo dance debut, which is basically It's a 3-hour dance performance all by yourself with like 6 costume changes in between. No breaks per se, 1 15-minute intermission, and then like you have like 3 minutes to costume change here and there. So basically I think that was my biggest accomplishment, not just because I did that, but there were some familial personal matters that were happening at the time. And I really thought, it was at a point in my life where I thought, geez, like I can't do this. But dance actually really was my outlet at that moment. I would, channel all of my, either if it was sadness, frustration, I would just channel it all in dance. And at the end of the day, I would feel so okay, like so at a place of peace after I practiced dance. But yeah, it was a 3-hour dance performance with a live orchestra, and never in my whole life would I have thought that I'd be able to dance for 3 hours, but I did it, and it took months and months and months of training and practice and building your stamina and eating and all of that. Yeah. Okay, so I think that was pretty much all the questions that I got. If you have any further questions about me, I'd be so happy to do an About Me Part 2. I realized that throughout, running my blog, which I've had for about 11 months, I haven't really told you guys too much about me, what I do, why I love fashion. So I hope that this helped a little bit. And I hope that you do continue to follow me along my journey as a fashion blogger, style blogger, lifestyle blogger, everything. I hope that you continue to follow me on my journey. If you like this video, please hit the subscribe button down below and be sure to like, comment, and let me know any questions or anything that you have. So thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video.